What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy FryGuy. I'm going to be playing Chained Echoes today. Now, this is actually one of my favorite games that has come out in the last few years. I played it, what was it? It was like 2022 when it first came out, and I 100%ed it. But now they have this new DLC, which I have not tried. However, it's been so long since I've played the game that, I'm just going to go through the whole thing again and see how it goes. But, this is going to be a casual stream. I don't remember, like I said, much treasure locations. I'm going to try to do as much of the content as possible. But, if I miss some stuff, oh well. But anyways, here we go. Wake up. It's time to get up, Glenn. Little Chrono Trigger throwback here. Look how lovely the sun is shining. It's still so early. Oh, come on. Get dressed quickly. Your friends may come any minute. Okay. I'll figure it out later. What's up, Mom? The coast is already in sight, so stop sleeping. Huh? I'm already... It's gonna get wild soon, so get your ass up. Mom? I said wake the hell up. Damn. Seems harsh. I love the artwork in this game. I also never thought I would see, I believe that's a dolphin wearing armor. You believe this? We're on a suicide mission and he's taking a nap. No, actually I haven't slept for days because of this mission. I don't care, boy. Get up and move your sorry ass to the captain on the bridge. Reminds me of the tabs from Chrono Trigger. I have to stay on the Sternenrit today because I'm sick. I wanted to join the battle, but Killian, I'm just going to say it how it looks to me. Talk me out of it. And that might be different every time I say the word, so just bear with me, guys. This mission is total suicide. We're supposed to break through the enemy lines as a vanguard. I'm scared, Glenn. What if I'm outnumbered on the battlefield? Would I be a coward to run away? Maybe you can take down one or two. I mean, it is a suicide mission after all. Oh dear, I hope I can find the courage to do so. I mean, you signed up for this life, I'm assuming. You look pale, Glenn. A boy with your talent shouldn't always look so worried. What's up, G? If I die, my family in Valyria will get the money. They're waiting for it eagerly. Jeez. For the money, yeah, right? Not my death. Let's see, which way? I heard your task is to break through the enemy lines with your sky. Wish I had something I was good at. You know what? I think I'm not going to read every single dialogue because I'm actually getting over a pretty bad cold and I feel like, excuse me, if I do that, it's just going to interrupt the game flow. So, just follow along as best you can. That's why you guys got pause buttons. Kingdom of Terran. City of Burnshire. Yeah, plus I would absolutely butcher this dialogue. So wait. Okay, so we're fighting against the King of Terran. I think that's how the story goes. Well, I'm glad you're so sure of yourself. Looks like we're about to fall out of the sky. There's going to be a warp core breach, ladies and gentlemen. Boy genius. Sweet. Yeah, because I fixed his shit, bro. You were there. Alright. I love how there's just gears in the background turning who knows what. Very, very quickly. There's got to be a lot of lube on this ship. Alright. Break through the enemy. That's got to be a good sign. Yeah. Amanda. Amandi. I'm guessing these names are probably about as French or like European as you could say them, considering I believe the guy who made the game. I know he's European. I couldn't tell you what nationality he is, but it is what it is, y'all. Yeah, you probably are right. Just make sure no one comes through here smoking a ciggy. I love how you got this steampunk battleship, but you still are lighting it with torches up on the wall. So we're breaking rocks. Darned technology. Backstory. I'm sure nothing at all will go wrong on this mission. Everybody's gonna make it out. Families are gonna get the money, and we'll all live happily ever after. As professional rock breakers. So basically, kill guys, get stuff. Definitely want to start off with some damage. Strength, okay, I think that's rock. So it's strong against earth attacks. I think it's weak versus wind. We'll find out that later. Like speed up the battle. There we go. Okay, it shows how many more turns it's going to be. Always nice. Now we'll just do a regular attack, that way we don't waste any more turns. Although I think you regain all of that after each battle. Looks like this battle's going to go pretty much the same as last. Ouch. But I want a battle. I guess. Yay, fight. Don't need any healing. Gotcha. Multi-hit. That guy's still got a pretty decent amount of health. This should take him down. Let's see how much that hits. Yeah, not much. If I remember correctly in this game, health is a pretty precious commodity indeed. Get out of here. That's the way I'm supposed to go. You know, another cool thing I like about this game is that you can use the right thumbstick to look ahead. That way, when you're exploring, you don't accidentally trigger the next cutscene when you're still trying to look around for treasures and stuff. Very, very smart addition by the developer. So does that cancel out? Okay, so he's got extra defense and minus defense, which I guess means it's net neutral. Nothing a little cold steel can't take care of. Bye. What gave you that idea? Oh, I was waiting for the big explosion. Nothing on the note? Remember if your TP recovers when you defend. Let's try it. Let's see. Well, we'll have to find out. See, what a great feature. But at least his family got paid. Now they're swimming in cash. Those guys must have knees of iron with all that armor on, just jumping off that building like that. They are called the Iron Bulls. Now this is the cool system in this combat. Basically, you've got this meter, and you want to try to keep the bar in the, or the little cursor there in the green. I think your attacks do more damage, but let's read it. The bar has 3 areas: yellow, red, green. The cursor shows the current position. Almost every action moves the cursor to the right. The small cursor shows where the cursor will jump to when choosing an action. Reaching the green area, the party is warmed up. Overdrive. You take less damage, deal more damage, and most importantly, you only need to spend half the amount of TP on skills. Always try to stay in overdrive. Don't get in the red, you will overheat. Basically, your life will start to suck. If the skill is marked yellow, it will bring down the gauge more significantly. I believe defending and attacking also brings it down. No. Attacking brings it up. Switching out, doing ultra moves. Alright. Actions move the party's position. Try to reach and stay in the green. Damage dealt. Yep. This is pretty awesome. This is like one of the coolest turn-based games for this particular mechanic. Alright. Let's take out the strong guys first. Increase defense. Yeah, let's get a little buffage. Watching that overdrive gauge. Oh, so the enemy's moving too. That's right. Let's just keep on this guy. Alright. Go up and set up an armor break on Homeboy. And move. Man, I'm gonna need some healing after this. Killian can do massive damage. Let's see here. You know what? I'm just gonna take this dude out first. Well, yeah, let's. It'll be less incoming damage. There we go. Alright. And it helps with the overdrive. See? This game is really well balanced. Alright, now we can poison this dude. Perfect. Well, that'll bring me out of overdrive, so I might not want to do that. And my defense buff is still active. Let's just attack this guy. Stay in the green, y'all. Alright, now we can armor break you. Hopefully the big guy doesn't get hit. Sweet. We're just going to assume that he's not going to take any significant damage. Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. Get him. Stay alive, my guy. Alright. Who's attacking? This guy? Alright. How much more TP do I have? Let's do a little slight attack. Go. Armor break. Might as well. And we don't even need to use health again. Sweet. Strategy. Pretty sure we're going to get our asses kicked. This dude. See, I don't remember any of the main characters. I don't even remember who, like, the main antagonist is. I know it's a very political and magical and spanning throughout the ages kind of story, so it'll be fun to get a refresher. I do remember something crazy is about to happen here, though. It's like he knows what's going to happen before it happens. Weon. We're just gonna let that be, y'all. Doppelsohner. We can do it, guys. Alright, 4-on-1. That seems like a reasonable gambit. Yeah, he does need some healing. Do I have anything that can revive people? Yeah, but it's just a wasted turn. Alright. Boosh. Aw, man. I want to stay in overdrive. Yeah, just break him for... I think those turns stack. Yes, they do. Extended. Alright. Basic attacks work fine. There we go. Now we can stay in overdrive. We'll see if... He's still broken? Wait, no, he's... Oh, I'm bugged. Okay, he's broken. Gotcha. Oh, that's right. And next to the overdrive bar, it shows which kind of skill is going to be the thing that brings it down, so you can kind of plan it accordingly. There's a lot of layers of strategy in this game. Pretty awesome. Let's just extend his poison. Maybe a little healing. Oh. That's the dude with the dynamite. Come on, bro, you got a lot more than that. Hit the dynamite? Is that a thing? I don't even remember doing that. Reminds me of the beginning of Final Fantasy X when you have to, like, blow that, whatever the crap it is, off the bridge and destroy that entire building. For those of you that have played it. Awesome game. It's actually, this game's battle system actually reminds me a lot of 10 for some reason. I hate leaving overdrive. Plenty of poison. Alright. Everybody's health is pretty sweet. Still got plenty of defense. Yeah. Heal that guy to bring my overdrive back down next. No. I feel like I'm about to kill this guy. Still got this. Careful, don't go in the red, y'all. Do you regain TP from attacking? Well, we're about to find out. Yes, you do. Grimoire Shard. I think that means I leveled up. Or I can level up and learn a skill. I remember in this game, you don't level up by fighting enemies. You just get, like, skill points and money, I think. And I think it's whenever you defeat, like, a boss or a big enemy. You get a Grimoire Shard, and then you can use that to pick a skill. I don't know. I'm relearning this as I go. I just remember it was a freaking sweet game. Should have listened. Nice little throwback to Final Fantasy VI there. shit. So I wonder if they're actually going to pay out those families. Lordom. So Valandis, I think this is the main continent on which the game takes place. But there are other continents which hopefully I think will generate a sequel, or they're probably going to be more fleshed out in the DLC, which we will get to one of these days. Valandis, a continent with a proud history of over 3,000 years. Once it was home to the magical city of Nisa, the center of magical teachings. But since its downfall, Valandis has been consumed by war. For 6 generations, 3 kingdoms have been battling for domination. In the north, the kingdom of everlasting reign, Terran. Greatest harbor in all of Valandis, Barnes Port, and its kingdom Escania to the south. Finally, in the east, the proud nation of Bravos. But why is it called Wernshire? I guess that's the name of the capital city. Bravos is the territory. Okay. I have no context for how many years ago that was, but Terran conquered Bravos. Boosh. Okay, so that just happened. Peace and love, y'all. Dude, I remember this chick is super OP with a little bit of setup. She can do some crazy damage and fights. But I think you gotta get a little bit closer to the mid game for that kind of experience. Princess in the City Watch. Alright. So she's the sister of the guy who rules the place that went to break the stone. She fled the castle. Better princess. After a chain of events, I'm sure none of them involving echoes, she ended up as a guard. Alright, so we're on guard duty. The bucket of water can hear me. It's filled with a sense of duty. The house of Rearmere? Rearmere? I'm not even gonna try, Oh, okay, so he's like her kid brother. Unrequited lover. Anon. You gotta quit talking like a princess, princess. Yes, okay. Grimoire shards, level up. It's kind of like in Chrono Cross, where I think when you beat a boss, that's when you get your big skills, but like regular enemies don't give you as much. Alright, actions are used in battle, passive skills automatically active, but I believe they have to be equipped, and you can only equip so many of them. Stat boosts are just straight up stat boosts. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Every character will accumulate SP that's placed into their own private pool. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so we already got a skill. can't remember. I want to say it's her water attacks, like water jump. I think there's a guy who can like dry people out, and then water does more damage to them. And this skill becomes actually crazy. I'm gonna hold off on learning wind for now. Health is always super good to have in this game, but she does magic, so we're gonna start off with some of that. Excuse me, guys. Nice. Poison pandemic spreads the poison to all enemies. A trap. Now, see, that's contingent upon the person actually attacking who you want them to, though. Without any kind of taunt ability, I want to say that's pretty useless. This seems pretty good, but then he's got to waste 2 turns poisoning people. Agility, health points. How much health does he have right now? Show. What? Okay, we got 73. Oops. She's got 84. Well, alright, we'll learn the skill. We'll see how it goes. I mean, by the end of this game, you have the whole board filled out anyways, I believe, so it's all good. Now look at that stuff. Just so you guys know, this is just for fun, man. I'm a pretty casual gamer. Sometimes it takes my brain a little bit to figure things out, so if you're bored watching, just fast forward or go watch something else. But I appreciate you guys who stuck through and hung out with me. That's right, I think the doors you can go in right. You got a little arrow, convenient. This game is just so well designed. Wood. Scond cheese. Ew. I guess don't knock it till you try it. Knock on wood. Dude, that looks so cool. That palace is badass. Looks like there's multiple palaces. Pretty wealthy empire here, if you ask me. Alright, where do I go? Check the armed person in front of the city gates. Alright, so we're going to do everything but that. So there's nothing left to do. As it is the typical fashion when playing these type of games. Cursed feast. That's how it be, though, bro. Nice haircut, dude. Who does your fade, bro? He seems like the kind of guy who we're going to have to fight again later. Which will make it ever more tragic. I also like that the game shows you whether you've talked to an NPC before. 'Cause I always forget, y'all. Always gotta pet the doggos. That's a hot beat. Digging the technique on the drummer. Alright, so you gotta go to the gates. Hello, big man. So I'm guessing that means, yep, we should take the cab. Alright. We shall do that once we steal everything that is not nailed down. I mean, procure items. Huh. We have forgotten nothing. Spicy. Sure, why not? Hello. Are you weak to fire? Well, okay then. Now, if I hit the right trigger, is it going to automatically do my move? Probably. We don't need that on such a movie. Alright, so that's not really going to do it. Squish. Seems peaceful enough. Treachery is afoot. Remember, can you do fishing in this game? I don't think so. Maybe they added that. I know there would have been a few patches since I played it. What you got, bro? Yeah, let's save them. I remember items are like pretty plentiful in the field, and they're to be used sparingly. You want to be managing that overdrive gauge. Weak to wind? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I don't have that, so I'm just going to use water. Physical evade, alright. Keep up with the magic. Maybe this is when I should use that trap. Yep. Now bear with me, you guys, because there's a lot to explore here, and like I said, I want to try to get as many, if not all, of the items if I can. Music is so chill. Alright. We got a little maze situation here. Oh yeah, there's something up here. Wait. That's right. Super sneaky, y'all. If I climb up that? Falling. Oop. I wanted to do that. Wait a second. Is that the first one I came out of? Oh, I don't think so. Oh my god, I'm already lost. Help. Sweet. Raises my magic. I'll take it. It hurts my brain. Alright, I see where I'm going. More or less this way. Okay, that's where I got out of there. Should I get back in the water? Okay, so that's a closed loop. She can't too bad. Physical evade. Ah, here's where I can get that, right? Get him first. Weak. Let's just use the ultra. High non-elemental magic. Just thought I'd take care of it. Is this little evade still up? Yeah. Huh. I wonder if that lasts as many times as I try to hit. Well, I'm not gonna find out this battle. Spoopy. Robbers, they're probably planning to steal something. I guess we'll get more info. Probably gonna stop it there for today, you guys, but I appreciate you watching, and I will catch y'all on the flip side.